Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play One Finger Death Punch. I'm Nye. Decided I'd show off a little bit more of what the game is like, because I played a good 2 hours of it or so last night. And this should give you some idea of what the map looks like. So last night, when I did my kind of preview of it that I did for you guys, I was all the way back here. And we got up to, I believe, the first boss, who's right here. And as you can see, I got a considerable ways in 2 hours. As you play through, you will very quickly find that each match only maybe takes a minute and a half. They're really fast. Now, I mean, that being said, I'm getting in deeper, and it looks like, as you can see, we have 110 enemies, whereas back here we were talking about 60. So it's starting to ramp up a little bit. They also have added in a lot of varying game types. So, you know, we do have stuff like the nunchucks and the lightsabers, but we also have stuff like the infinite ones that we have here, where you're literally just fighting as long as you can, to survival rounds, fighting as long as you can. There's smash rounds to see how many items you can smash, and those are fairly normal. Like, there's nothing special with the smash rounds. You're basically just playing the normal thing again, and they're just an excuse for what you're doing more. I've also been finding there's rounds that you can't see it in this one, because I've already cleared just about all of them that I have easy access to. But I'm looking to see if there's any others. A lot of these rounds will get you new abilities. I'm just not seeing any nearby that also give you abilities. That might be one over there. But a lot of these rounds will give you new abilities, new skills. So I've unlocked a couple, which you can see right here. So we originally had 3 arrows, which means every time you get a bow, you get 3 arrows instead of 1. You also have 3 daggers, which gives you 3 daggers instead of 1. We got the one I use right now. We got Unarmed Master next. So Unarmed Master says that after 26 kills, you get the increased attack range that usually comes with having a weapon, and this lasts for about 10 seconds. However, during this time, no weapons will spawn, which kind of sucks. So it's a match. It's like pros and cons. I like this just because you don't have to be guaranteed to have a weapon. Like, you just go, we just fight, and I'm usually going to get 26 kills. There's also the Club Master that says if you have a club-type weapon, you get to hold on to that for 3 times as long as usual. Same with Sword and Staff Master, all do the same thing. Light 'em up. I'm not sure exactly how this happens. It says it lights up all enemies for 10 seconds. Let's see what the description is. While this skill is active, you can strike enemies out of your fighting range without missing. Your new fighting range is shown on your screen. So that activates after 32 kills. I haven't used that yet. There's also Deflect Color, which is after 70 kills, you will deflect any one hit from any colored enemies. So like the blue, green, whatever, you know, what you say. I also use Freezing Point, which says that your next attack after 27 kills will freeze all enemies on one side, so you don't have to deal with them anymore. And I'm also using Deep Impact, which says after 37 kills as well, so you activate one after the other, your next attack will wipe the screen of enemies. So it helps me get through the really big fights. Speaking of which, let's go do one. This is 115 enemies. Now, you might notice that if you watched my previous fight, so as you can see, I'm fighting enemies that have 4 health points now, which is different. That's definitely different. Hold on, I gotta focus here. But you'll notice that in the previous episode, sorry, I'm trying to focus. It's really hard to talk and do this game at the same time. I was up to some 200% speed in the upper right-hand corner. What I didn't know is that speed is added on the more you win, and if you lose, I'm doing Unarmed Master, by the way. There is my Deep Impact there. But every time you win, the game gives you more speed. Every time you lose, it lowers it. So it's way of keeping the difficulty fresh, in addition to just adding more enemies. The enemies are just kind of a, whoops, missed that one, because that guy was already dead before I went to him. I don't know what this is. This, you get to kill everybody on screen, but I'm not sure what forces that to happen. But, got a thing here. Missed there, because I hit the wrong button. I didn't do the pattern right. But, what was I saying? Yeah, it speeds up for you. So that's kind of a thing you have to get used to. But it keeps the difficulty going, because when you're fighting just more enemies, all that is, to be completely honest with you, is a it's just an endurance match, you know? Like, it's not harder when you have more enemies. It's just, it takes longer. So you gotta kind of endure longer while taking less hits and missing less. So I missed exactly one time. I got hit a couple times, but I only missed once. So, you know, things just... Oh, did not want to do this again. I don't want to do this again. Turn the map. Doesn't ask me anymore if I want to do it again. We just go. Let's go see what this is. Okay, so we got the retro film rounds. So these were kind of new. The retro film round.
To see the color of your enemies in the retro film rounds. Look at the red and blue bars below the multi-hit enemies. These bars will show you exactly what to press in order to destroy them.
So that's all it is to the retro film round. You just can't see what color they are. You gotta kind of just look at the bars in the bottom. Now, the game is really awesome about showing you what you have to do in order to kill enemies. It makes life a lot easier. And also, there's survival rounds. We're going to go look at a survival round probably next, so I can show you kind of what that's like, because the survival modes are just fantastic. I was having so much fun with those last night, and that's actually what I spent most of my time with. Whoa! Got hit, that's cool. Got hit twice. Because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't, you kind of gotta time when you attack enemies. Especially enemies that dodge, because, you know, you can't just ignore them, because they're still going to attack. But you have a second to ignore them if another enemy is going to be closer. Let's just go ahead and grab that. Excellent. That's a thing. We got another weapon on the ground if I can reach it. Weapon! God, I love this game! You always feel like a badass in this game. Oh, and this is my favorite weapon in the game, the Death Ball. You just gotta smack it around the level, and anything it hits is instantly killed. And if you get good at juggling it, you're good. You get instant kills and everything. I'm not particularly good at juggling Death Ball, to be honest. But, I'm getting there. So, you know, the game just gets progressively harder. Oh, okay, we gotta do this, because it's a nunchuck round. I love the nunchuck rounds. Nunchaku. Like, yes, lightsabers. I love the lightsaber rounds as much as I love the nunchuck rounds. But it's hard to feel like a bigger badass than when you're doing this, you know? Because, one, you just rip through, like, hundreds of enemies. Well, in this case, it's 80. And then once you get half done, the background changes, and it's just, yeah. No, I missed. What is that? But the real badassery happens when the boss shows up. He's the final guy, and you gotta do this ridiculous series of combos on him. Check this out. Ready? That was not me button mashing, because the game would have, like, I would have gotten a miss and a hit if I had button mashed. That was me actually reading through all of the attacks. So that's always cool. But then there's the survival modes. I'm going to do blind survival this time. You decide all of your stats. I'm just going to stick with what I have, all my skills. It randomly decides a, like, fighting style for you, and you just go. And the way this works is you just fight forever. And you'll notice that I do not have any guidance. It doesn't tell me how, what buttons to press. I just gotta kind of know. Excellent! I love that the game does slow down for a second for you when that happens, so that way you can get kind of back in your rhythm. And as the game says, there is no, Excellent, freezing point. Excellent, that's what I'd like to see. But yeah, this is not a rhythm game, because the music, this doesn't go to the music, it just goes. Wonderful! And thud. So this will just go for a while. Missed that one, unfortunately. But what happens is, you see that little bar that's going on below where my health is? Yoink! Haha! Yeah, about that. That little bar, gotta dodge that one. Oh, I got a ball. I got a ball. Yeah! But, that bar fills up, and when that bar fills up entirely, at that time, let's just kill that guy, kill the brawler. When that bar fills up, then we get to do a specialty mode. It'll either be nunchuck, or it'll be, that was crap. It'll either be nunchuck, or it'll be, light sword. and I can get health back at that time. Blind mode's kind of hard, actually, because you never can see, like, what's coming at you next. So you gotta kind of know what the colors mean. And they add colors later on that I don't actually know. Like, I don't know what, okay, I won't catch that, that's fine. You gotta get the timing really good to catch that. But I don't know what all the colors mean, so when stuff like, I know what purple is, I know what orange is, but, I forget which color it was. It was like, I can't remember what color it was. There was some color that I was having trouble getting, and I was just taking a lot of damage last time I did off this, because I had no idea what I was doing off of them. Oh, yeah! That's what we're talking about. And a bomb! To you. So, yeah, so there's yellow. Yellow is a 1-2-1 punch. Okay, so now we're going to go into the laser sword. So we are looking for white enemies, because if I kill a white enemy, I get a health back. So we want to stay on this as long as possible to get as much of my health back as possible. But in these modes, you know, I have 4 hits, so I'm allowed... There's a health. I'm allowed to take 4 hits total. Just 4. Those are the blue balls down there. And the thing about this is the enemies come at me faster the longer we go. But every enemy I kill in here does increase my score, which you can see in the lower right. So I gotta kind of react fast, which is a lot harder than you think, because you also, in addition to reacting fast, you have to be, whoa! You also got to be mindful of the pattern and your distance available. And I'm back into normal. But you'll notice that the damage I took in there does not apply to this. See, I don't know what that I don't know the pattern to the light blue guy over there. I don't know his pattern. I haven't really... Mine! You're lovely! Go away. Oh, that guy's still a dude. See, look how much damage I've already taken. Mostly from not knowing what the patterns are for those light blue guys. It looks like they're a 3-1. Do 3 attacks in one direction and 1 attack in another. This sword, whatever this, I don't know what this is, like a hot poker or something, I don't know. But it gives me increased range. So you gotta do it exactly right to catch the weapon. But when you do, absolute badassery happens. And then you get to just be awesome. Here's the unarmed master. Oh, I got hit by that one. That sucked. Now, you can kind of watch where the guys are that you don't know. You can kind of watch where they are, and you can use that to, know what you have to do to attack them. Because if they're on your left-hand side, you just press left mouse button. If they're on the right side, you press right mouse button. That's all there is to it. The only guys who differentiate between that are the brawlers. And they'll tell you what you have to do to attack them. Up to 352. Easy stuff, right? Oh, let's kill everybody. How about that? Yeah. 360. We're about halfway to our next nunchuck round. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the golden sword. Big things are happening. I have no idea what this sword does or exactly how it works. I don't know what causes it. But it lasts for a while. It only ever seems to happen on last hit. And unfortunately, I lost at that point. Now, it's not an incredible loss. It's... I get to put in my name. Unfortunately, this is not for the global leaderboards, unfortunately. It's kind of for my own personal leaderboards. So if you go back, we can go back to the main menu. So I get to go look at my, which one is it? It's, high scores. This is my personal high scores. So my best one was, 652, which, the score is 47,000. I did this one on the normal, normal endless mode. So that's high scores. That's your own personal, versus developers, basically. Leaderboards versus everybody. But unfortunately, it looks like some of these people could have been hacking for something. I don't know. I mean, it's... there's a lot of guys up here, a lot of guys up here. His Nightmare had 9999. I guess he just stopped there thinking it stopped, but it doesn't. Keeps going. This seems a little bit out there for me, to be able to reach 96,000. It seems like that would take an abnormal amount of time. I'm ranked, yesterday I was ranked 1,500. Now I'm ranked at 2,600. And I'm the only one of my friends that has this game, which is a shame. Okay, guys, well, that should show you some more about this game. You should definitely pick it up. This game's incredible. I'm having so much fun with it. I'll see you guys next time.